Hello class, I am Happy Narang, your subject teacher of Fundamentals of Soil Science. Today I am going to cover the topic that is soil as a plant growth medium. Let's start. Both soil and water are essential for plant growth. The soil provides a structural base to the plants and allows the root system to spread and get the stronghold. The pores of the soil within the root zone hold moisture which clings to the soil particles by surface tension in the driest state or may fill up the pores partially or fully, saturating it with the useful nutrients dissolved in water essential for the growth of the plants. The roots of the most plants also require oxygen for the respiration, hence full saturation of the soil pores leads to restricted root growth of these plants. However, there are some plants like the rice plant in which the supply of oxygen to the roots is made from the leaves through parenchyma cells which are continuous from the leaves to the roots. Irrigation practice is essentially an adequate and timely supply of water to the plant root zone for the optimum crop yield. So now we will discuss the soil water system. Soil is a heterogeneous mass consisting of a three-phase system of solid, liquid and gas. Mineral matter consisting of sand, silt and clay, and organic matter from the largest fraction of the soil, and serves as a framework that is matrix with numerous pores of various proportions. The void space between the solid soil particles is called the soil pore space. Decayed organic matter derived from the dead remains of plants and animal remains dispersed within the soil pore space. The soil air is totally expelled from soil when water is present in excess amount that can be stored. On the other extreme, when the total soil is dry as in a hot region without any supply of water, either naturally by rain or artificially by irrigation, the water molecules surround the soil particles as thin film. In such a case, pressure lower than the atmospheric pressure thus result due to surface tension, capillarity, and it is not possible to drain out the water by means of gravity. The salts present in soil water further increase to these forces by way of osmotic pressure. The root of a plant in such a condition need to exert at least an equal amount of force for extracting water from the soil mass for their growth. So here come soil properties. The important properties that classify soil according to its relevance to making crop production are soil texture and soil structure. So first we'll discuss the soil texture. This refers to the relative sizes of soil particles in a given soil. According to their sizes, soil particles are grouped into gravel, sand, silt and clay. The relative proportion of sand, silt and clay in a soil mass determines the soil texture. The textural classified of 12 main classes are identified by the US Department of Agriculture, that is USDA, which is also followed by the Soil Survey Organizations of India. According to textural gradation, soil may be classified as open or light textural soils. These are mainly coarse or sandy with lower content of silt and clay. Then medium textured soil. These contains sand, silt and clay in sizable proportion like loamy soils. And tight or heavy textured soil. These contains high proportion of clay. So now we'll discuss the soil structure. This refers to the arrangement of soil particles and aggregates with respect to each other. Aggregates are group of single kind of particles adhering together. Soil structure is recognized as one of the most important properties of soil mass as it influences aeration, water holding capacity, permeability, etc. The classification of soil structure is done on the basis of three indicators. Type: there are four types of primary structures: platy, prism-like, black-like, and spheroidal. Class: there are 5 recognized classes in each of the type. They are very fine, fine, medium, coarse, and very coarse. Grade: these represent the degree of aggregation, that is the proportion between aggregate and unaggregated material that results when the aggregates are displayed or gently crushed. Grades are termed as structureless, weak, moderate, strong, and very strong depending on the stability of the aggregates when disturbed. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.